clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Shut up with this late.
Oh, just let me
Too past the hour.
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Oh, just
My
let me
drill sergeant.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my
Look, I'm late
thoughts
hitting
keep
that
telling
button.
me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live from Europe. This is most badass YouTube broadcast in all the known land. I got open. I'm going to talk about this. There's not really a hell of a lot going on, but I like to hear your call, so load up the queue real quick. Anything going on in the world, Matt? Anything interesting?
Wings of Redemption was canceled again. I sent you.
Cool.
Why?
So, I don't know why. Like that's weird for doing wing stuff, but here's the terrible thing. I enjoy wing stuff. I enjoy.
He's hilarious.
He really is. He's absolutely hilarious. It's really funny. Now he's even figured out what the hell is this horse shit? Yeah, all exceptional. Get out of here. Get out of here. What's Wings up to? Let's hear this.
That the new
Oh, I gotta cut the music for this. Shut up. I want to hear this.
generation of females are whores.
What? Hold on, let's hear this again.
I made a point that the new generation of females are whores. And that you have to be naive to think that young girls aren't already having sex. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? Because growing up in high school...
Yeah, let's keep in mind, age of consent could not be in 12. He does come from nothing. And I think I can address, that trailer park world a little bit, right, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm not calling you white trash. I'm just saying that world, right?
I know that world,
Southern,
yes.
White trash world. You guys would be disgusted if you knew what went on there sexually.
Uh-huh.
And it's kids a lot of times. 13, 14, 15. And they're fucking. I don't agree with this view, but I don't know. This doesn't make him a pedo. Makes him
I knew
stupid,
girls that were
which
like
we already knew.
12, 13, 14. Fucking on the regular.
Brought the topic up. Remember, I was like, we were brainstorming for topics, and
Yeah, child pornography is such a loosely based thing. But even 16 at
Oh, this is edited. You can't.
Yeah, that's
so
so
not
edited.
there at all.
45.
That is so
Like,
edited.
as soon as it jump cut, I was like, "This is bullshit." I mean,
Yeah.
like Wings is a lot of things, man. But let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a dirt bag and everything. But come on, give me a break.
I'd let that slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. I'd cut child pornography off around 12.
I'm in Jersey, North
I
Carolina.
think consent is 16. What did he say?
In a lot of states, yeah.
Is 12. Well, then he said, I cut child pornography off at 12?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's awful.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Side effects may include, salt queen trauma is pretty horrible and not being covered. Well, call in. Fill me in. This is your time.
I'd cut child pornography off around 12.
I'm in Jersey, North Carolina.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Where would
wait.
you cut child pornography off on?
No,
12.
What does it mean? What does he mean by that? Cut it off.
Like, that's where it starts. Like,
So you can film 12-year-olds and up having sex, and he's okay with that.
I think that's what he's trying
See,
to say.
let me get
yeah.
this is a really old podcast, correct?
Very old podcast.
Yeah,
like
and you
maybe
can get
like
away with
10
that
years.
stuff without, just only a few people in the chat can.
Yeah, it's
You
quite
said that
possible he was
peak,
just being
yeah.
like an edgy, jokester in that.
No, I don't think
scene.
that's. I don't think he was joking. I don't think he
I
was
was
joking at all.
trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but yeah.
It's just a stupid statement. I don't think and they put the fucking music in the background, and this probably is some context we're missing on top of it. So I don't know. Eminem opened up a joint called Mom Spaghetti. Is that really him at the door? Or is that some kind of? Yeah, it really is. Eminem serves a fan opening night at Mom Spaghetti restaurant in Detroit.
Yep.
He looked like he robbed the place. He doesn't even look like he should be serving people.
I did want to show you something about the Reddit with Wings. He posted, I sent you the screenshot. He posted on Reddit to try and defend himself, and he got over 8,000 downvotes.
Why did he go in? And why does he go in? Like, if he hasn't learned anything, like, Jesus Christ. It seems I'm getting canceled today. I was young and didn't think that far ahead. Yeah, I didn't think 2011. The statement was 11 years ago. I don't agree with that stuff at all. It was a stupid statement. It seems like the troll's the new thing. To post my bad videos on Reddit. I don't know how to say this. I'm not a wife beater, race beater, homophobic, or a pedophile. That's pretty much all you should say and just shut up. You know? That's all you should say and shut up. But Jordy can't do that, as it's been proven. Jordy's a fucking argument why the public shouldn't have access to the internet.
Yeah.
He really, really is. I don't know why does he feel compelled to even talk about things like age of consent? What's this shit? I am shocked that his former friends have turned on him.
Yeah, he was just
Me? Well, there was a time I was cool with John and I tried to get along with him, and I just then I was like, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna do this, and then I just hated his guts, and I had to keep it to myself for so long until he, I guess, I don't know, he just did the stupid. He couldn't let me have a joke at his expense. In the summer, was it 2020 that happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He couldn't let me have a joke, and then he sent all this Billy Baines after me, and I won. And I beat a 100K YouTuber, and I won. So there you go. I'm shocked his former friends have turned on him. That's really, other than, well, I mean, Nick snitched him out, but Nick had to, if he's going to maintain any kind of credibility. And not only that, John is the one that put Nick in a bad situation, so fuck him. I don't care that he snitched him out, at least in those circumstances. I'm shocked how fast they did it. It's been fucking like 7 months. This guy is clearly in the retard class. No, I am shocked there are always uses to gain subs. Well, I didn't gain any subs yesterday. So clicks, views, the ultimate stupid argument. It's doing for man, these people are predictable. Wait a minute. This guy's a total moron. I am shocked that his former friends have all turned on him. I am shocked. Shocked meaning surprised. He finishes the paragraph with, man, these people are predictable. You're a moron. You're painfully stupid. That's fucking funny. You have any good stuff like that? Turns out Tanzer was completely, utterly full of shit.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Red Kiwi says, back in good old 2016, the greatest year of all time, to all big YouTubers have reached out to me and told me they understand and support me. Thank you. You know who you are. Tensor, imagine kicking someone when they're down. So he just flat out lied to Augie. Yeah, flat out lied to Augie.
He deleted his statement and everything.
Did he?
Yeah.
Probably didn't remember he said it.
He even deleted the YouTube link, YouTube comment.
Oh, he deleted the YouTube comment too?
Yeah.
Lying sack of shit. How dare you fucking... And this is what I'm talking about. Didn't Tensor have the views argument? They never... it's a red herring. You're not attacking what we're saying. You're attacking us. The only reason you're doing it is for views. It would have been great. This is going to happen one day. One of these YouTubers is going to get caught, fucking flat out, red-handed, like that singer kid. Porking some fucking 12-year-old, okay? And... they're going to say, well, actually, you already had kind of habit with that Romeo Lacoste. You're doing it for views. He used that, didn't he? So it already happened.
Yeah, he did, out for a lawsuit, yeah.
You're really doing it for views. Doesn't matter. It matters what you did, motherfucker. He deleted a comment. Oh, God, nothing makes me happier than losers on the internet. Nothing makes me happier. Keemstar, what do you have to say there, buddy?
Shut up. Stop talking. All right? Stop lying. You're going to get kicked from fucking FaZe Clan. You idiot.
Yeah. He's not even FaZe Clan. He's not even in fucking FaZe Clan. And he's fucking...
By the way, I
He
like that
probably
Keem's
tried
wearing
to
a
stay.
FaZe
If
Clan
I
hat.
had to guess, I bet Keem tried to stay out of it. And Tensor is like, who the fuck are these commentary community guys? Like, you know, it's happened to all of us at one point, whether it be Bowblax or Augie. Who the fuck are you guys? What do you know? And then next thing you know, you're on your fucking back. God, about the only guy that ever walked, and it was probably legitimate, was fucking Tyro. Only Pyro shouldn't have walked. Damn you, Turkey Tom. I don't know, I can't see. Turkey Tom did a really good stream. I might release that. With some edits.
Yeah, might want to edit something out of that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Damn, that bad?
There's a lot of things that happen in Minecraft, let's say. a lot of things that shouldn't have happened that happened in Minecraft. So no, and it's never. I'm not gonna. This isn't even like a tease to the audience. It's never coming out. I promise. I promise, it's never coming.
Guess you should have been there, so become a member.
Should have been there. Yeah, that's why being a member is important, and sending me money is even more important. What the fuck is this? Just to clarify, something I said in Discord podcast earlier, because people love to take things out of context and be more as, no, I'm not vaccinated. Yes, I'm going to get vaccinated as soon as, Jesus Christ, this guy.
Yeah, this is dream.
As soon as I reasonably can. And no, I'm not anti-vax, but I encourage everyone to get vaccinated. I wonder why you didn't get vaccinated. Isn't he? Well, if he's terribly overweight, he might. Well, actually, he should get vaccinated. He's terribly overweight. I literally haven't left my house in over.
There's another screenshot.
There's another one. Like, you know, he is the biggest bootlicker on the planet Earth. Like, I don't know how he's like can. I mean, if I were him, I'd have to keep pulling down my pants to check if I had a dick. I mean, this guy just has no balls. Everything's YouTube. He's the ultimate. You know, and I don't believe fucking. He's one of the few things that I ever thought that came out of Critical's mouth that was absolute horseshit. I don't think Critical likes him. This guy's a fucking asshole. You're right. You're right. This guy's an arrogant asshole. Do anything. He's a fucking bootlegger. And honestly, I think, he's like, well, you know, I said that at first, but me and Dream said, patch things up since then. And I think he did it for two reasons. A, he didn't want the drama, or B, you know, you never know with somebody like Dream. I mean, Dream is probably one of the few. I think he'd still lose, even as big as he is. But I don't know if Critical wants to get in a fucking drag down fight with one of the biggest growing YouTubers we've seen since PewDiePie. And I think he's smart enough to play. So yeah, I didn't believe that. Like, oh no, I think Dream's okay now. Did anybody think that was bull? Put a one in the chat if you heard Critical say that and you thought it was bullshit when he's saying it. I just didn't buy that they mended. Like, it's not that they mend things out. I'm sure that's true. It's just like, I'm sure Critical thinks this guy's a douchebag. Like, how could somebody like Critical think this is anything other than, at best, being a phony, at worst, being just a, you know, this guy, to me, this is a guy that would fucking prostitute his mother. You know, if that's what the public wants, if that's what they want, sure, you can take my firstborn. Maybe I should cut off my penis. I've metaphorically done it. I literally left my house in over 8 months. No, this is not an exaggeration or hyperbole. It's impossible for me to get or spend COVID. It sounds like he doesn't want it. I'm never around anyone when I'm home. They're 6 feet away. I can imagine being as rich as him and not getting pussy.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Just got back from work. Here's $5. Poofers. Thank you. Poofers. No, I don't know. I'm very conscious of the fact that it is extremely important to be vaccinated. Oh, shut the fuck up. Why am I reading this? Why the fuck am I reading? Let's see. Let's see. Watch me say the N-word in Patreon.
Yeah, I thought you thought.
A watermelon plushie. Okay.
I'm getting fat and I don't know why. I wish I watched Nick Avocado. That's the first one time I've seen him smile. He's usually correct. I didn't know that he was thin. And
really
I know I'm going to call it a homo for this, but he looked like a young, good-looking guy, right? Yeah. I know because he's a homo. And, you know, look, I know I'm fat. I know I've looked, but I think it's a little like you when you first saw me. I was 39. Now I'm 45. So, I mean, I think it's a little different than catching somebody when they're 19 and now they're like 24 and they look like that. So, I know it's kind of pot kettle black, but some of you get where I'm coming from here. Holy Christmas. Holy Christmas. What's going on with IP2? What are they posting?
This is like two groypers arguing with each other during the Nick Fuentes vaccine mandate thing or something. Where
what did Nick Fuentes say about the vaccine mandate?
That he was against it. I mean, he did this whole speech.
Oh, he's against it, man. Is he against getting the fucking vaccine?
I think he said something of the sense that he's against getting the vaccine, but he says there's another vaccine coming out that's more trustworthy. I think that's what his words were.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, also, you're gonna go to hell because you're a fucking lying snake. You're gonna go to hell. So have fun with that. Have fun.
Holy, what is it, 1985? You're going to hell if you listen to that music. What a bunch of lamos. Like, when I hear that kind of stuff coming out of young people's mouth, it just makes me want to puke.
Well, look how the other guy is dressed. He's dressed like he's in the 1940s.
Like
that guy right there.
No, you won't. You will be, what, vindicated on what? Fucking 1940s attire?
Look at you. I'm going to fashion tips from you, fuckface.
So you fucking large faggot. You look like a fucking retard.
You're the only guy here.
Yeah.
What? Everyone's gonna see that you're prioritizing content over the message.
Yeah, I absolutely am. I'm absolutely prioritizing because you're a joke. You're a joke, dude. Yeah, I'm absolutely. When I see a joke right in front of me, I'm gonna prioritize that. Yeah, talk shit about everybody.
I'm here to support you.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not here to support anybody. You're here to support yourself.
Aren't we here to stop the vaccine mandate?
No, you're here to support yourself.
This is why, it's funny, like, you see this in the far left groups, too. This is why these movements never succeed, because of, like, idiots like this guy. They're just gonna fight with each other. I don't want to hear any more of that horse shit. Those guys are morons. It's not even that funny. Internet's offline. Oculus. Yep. Jesus Christ. How am I gonna jerk off tonight? Jesus. Oh, let's see. Facebook, I won't have to hear from my annoying relatives. Instagram, I don't have. WhatsApp, I won't have to hear from my ex-wife. Facebook, I won't have to hear from my family. Verizon, I won't have to hear from the entire East Coast. That's not too bad. T-Mobile, my internet will be down, so I won't have to hear from anybody. Twitter, I won't have to hear from assholes. Oculus is a loss. Instacart, don't have one. Snapchat's for pedophiles. Pokemon Go's for pedophiles. And Speed Test, well, that's a pretty good site.
And there's also reports that Gmail is having problems.
Gmail.
Yeah.
Jimmy McCreary has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Jimmy.
We might be entering the dark ages, Tommy. Yeah. Everything goes down.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go back to MySpace, son.
Do you know Doc would be up for that? User reports indicate Gmail is having problems. Are they? Oh well. Oh well. Do any callers?
That's kind of that's
nobody
all
in the queue. Fuck you guys. Bye. I'm out of here. Fuck this place. Nobody. I told you to take your calls. I gotta get do something. Bye. Fuck you all. All of you. All of you. Bye. 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 I'm kidding. Yes.
I didn't think you were kidding.
Yeah, me too. I think when it's over, that's it.
I got 300 people here. There's no excuse for this shit.
I'm spamming the chat. Get in here.
Leave.
If you have any news that you want to talk to,
the worst thing you can
now's
do
the
is
time.
leave work early. I think it's
love phones, anything, bro.
Like leave work early in anger. I think it's one. I would never do that. Refrigerator 66. What do you want?
Renegade.
Yo. Have you heard of this? Well, since there's nothing to talk about, have you heard of this called Postal?
The game Postal.
Yeah, the game.
Yeah, it's
Postal.
well over 20 years old. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with it, but I remember it being reviewed on Angry Video Game Nerd. It was like awful. It was never a good game. It was just like a controversial game, you know.
Yeah, with the Post head office and Joe Lieberman, you know.
Yeah. I remember the whole thing. Like, see, back then we didn't have school shooters.
Yeah.
Back then we.
But
had
we all know
Postal.
it was Doom's fault. It was Doom's fault, not Postal.
No, well, the Postal thing goes all the way back to the 80s. Like, even early 90s, Dennis Leary said, "What the fuck is going on with the post office?" And everybody laughed. The reason everybody laughed is because every time you turn around, there's a goddamn shooting. You know? My dad figured it out too, like why there were so many shootings. The post office, it's a government job, and you'll never find a more entitled and cunt that works for the government, especially a low-end job like that. Post office is like the perfect example. And what ends up happening is they stop working, essentially, and they become everybody's pain in the ass. And they can't fire me because I'm in the union. They can't fire me because I'm government. And they get fired, one day. The stars align. Christ was born, and you get fired. And then they come in and shoot the fucking place up because they don't understand what happened. They don't know why. I can't fire me. This place can't go on without me. Yes, it can. You're not even good at your job. So that was the whole postal phenomenon. And then a bunch of kids like couldn't get laid and started shooting up all their teachers and students. And I guess those guys were like, that shoot up the post office. Like, that's pretty fucked up. We got to knock this shit off.
Yeah.
So.
You know what's odd though? Like in Postal 2, it was the most controversial Postal game besides Postal 1. Which, by the way, spoilers on Postal 1 and you in the end of the level you get to shoot. Oh well, the dude hallucinates shooting up in an elementary school, basically.
Really?
I just find
That's weird. Why is we bringing this up? What does this have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
You just really want to talk about Postal, the video?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
There was a movie, wasn't there?
Yeah, by Uwe Boll. It was.
Not Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll.
Uwe Boll. We call him Uwe Boll.
Yeah,
Uwe.
He has gained the respect.
Uwe Boll. They don't know what the fuck he is over here. You know that, which is funny.
I have no idea
He's
who that is.
way more famous in America than he is in the state.
Well, actually, not famous,
much.
but infamous, isn't it?
Infamous.
Yeah, he's more infamous.
Yeah.
No, he made that one video where the guy just went around killing everybody.
That's
and
a
he
lot
gets
of money,
away
I
with
guess,
it too.
for a person of color.
I think that.
I can't remember what it was called. I had a girlfriend that was obsessed with that movie, and it freaks me out.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty intense movie. Yeah,
did you ever hear about Uwe Boll about how like he boxed like people talking shit about him on the internet?
Yeah. I this guy used to read him. His name was Sean Baby. This is really, really early, like late 90s, early 2000s internet. And he was like, here's the thing about Uwe Boll. He was kind of a trained boxer. And he tried to keep that as quiet as possible. I know he was going to fight Sean Baby. Sean Baby backed out. And yeah, Sean Baby's probably a big SJW guy now. Sean Baby backed the fuck off because he had put like 2 guys in a hospital. He did like 2 guys in a hospital. Uwe Boll. Yeah.
The best thing about Uwe Boll is that Michael Bay says, even Michael Bay, one of the worst movie directors, as well as like, Uwe Boll, I think he's a piece of shit. From what I've heard.
He said one thing that really wrong because he's like, movies suck now. They're asking about his fucking school shooter fucking movie, whatever the fuck it was, and he said he made that movie because movies suck, and that's interesting, and that's something people want to talk about, but we're not allowed to talk about it. See, everything is fucking superhero movies, and they're all the same. They're all predictable, and they're not fucking. It's all cinema is now, and he's right.
Yeah,
it's all cinema is.
The movie's called Rampage. Tom.
Yeah, you literally only go to the movies to see fucking Iron Man and shit, and Rampage. That was it. Yeah, that wasn't really a video game movie. In fairness,
no, it was. It's one of his highest rated movies.
Yeah, I heard the acting's not that bad in it either. It's not like House of the Dead or anything terrible. I mean, he was kind of. I never understood. It's like, why did we give this German guy that really hasn't accomplished anything all these fucking IPs to do video game movies? I never understood that.
From what I've heard, Uwe Boll thought of making Metal Gear Solid the movie, and Kojima just fucking laughed. It's like, no, fuck you, I'm not giving you the IP.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, allegedly.
Why did he want to do video game movies, dude? That's like no way to.
I don't know. You know what's weird as well? He said that, from what I've heard, that he hates making video games. Like, he hates video games. It's like, what?
All right, then he was just doing anything to stay in the business. That's all.
I've heard that he used it to like scheme, like money scheme or some shit like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
That sounds more right. Does he still live in the States? He moved back here. My wife doesn't even know who the fuck he is.
I'm not sure if
that's a super. How old is he now? He's 56.
He's 56.
He looks very deutsche. Oh, so when he's kicking everybody, where the fuck is he from? Not far from here. Northern Rhine. He grew up near Cologne. He's probably Catholic.
He's been making a bunch of Rampage movies.
Yeah, I know he made a bunch. I know he made a bunch, but the first one's the only one that's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out like 2000.
As of 2020, he's just.
Don't they shoot kids in that movie and stuff? Like children?
I don't remember, but I want to say I think so, but I don't.
Yeah,
like
I can't watch.
Like my girlfriend made me watch. My ex-girlfriend made me watch that movie. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said, all right, years active, 1990 to 2016. So he's making movies again.
Yeah.
In 2020.
Yeah.
Because he quit.
Oh, yeah.
He did say he quit. He said it's all superhero movies. There's nothing to cinema. He's right. He's not wrong. You know. And it's so funny. I watched the Sopranos thing. Not the greatest movie I ever saw, but I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Fun.
But here's the thing: it was a movie. It was like a real fucking cinematic movie. I don't watch it. I only watch. You only go to the theater for fucking, for special effects. It was nice. It was nice.
It says he lives in Canada but still retains his German citizenship.
Oh, why wouldn't he give it? That'd be stupid to give that up. He's a wacky guy.
Well, I think that's all I got to say.
Right,
Before I go, I just want to say, rest in peace, Bowblax. He died for being a cuck.
He did. He died. Well, he died for us. He died for you and our memes. Bye.
Rip.
I want to talk to a girl. Yeah. Makes me feel. He's talking to these incels all day. Gotta feel like I'm whole again. Mari, you're on the air.
Tommy, how are you today?
How are you? Can I help you today?
Good. Other than watching the internet explode in a fiery rage of.
Well, maybe I'll get the day off tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. I'll have like a legitimate excuse instead of the bullshit excuse.
With my job. Yeah. Like, I come in and they're like, Facebook doesn't work, Instagram's not working.
I can't fuck off and not do my job!
So what I'm saying is I'm going to have like 600 people screaming at me to fix something that the company I work for.
Let me tell you something. If
own.
I ran a company and we had like it wasn't like a shot from the point company where we're definitely on social media all the time, then I'd need everybody on social media. I would block every fucking social media other than the one that you directly needed to use. Like, I wouldn't let anybody have Facebook you got your fucking phone next to you. I can't keep that away from you. I would block everything. I would not let anybody on that because I was in the Army when we had pretty much free internet and nothing ever got done.
Yeah, and here's the sad thing with all this too. Like, my job kind of relies on Facebook at times to push through messages to everyone because like we're all work from home.
Then I would block all the ports except the ones from Facebook Messenger. Tommy, did you hear about Lieutenant Colonel Scholl has been thrown in the brig? Yes, I did. Statements he made of Afghanistan withdrawal. I don't know. Figured might
did you hear about Afghanistan is without power in a lot of areas because the Taliban hasn't paid their bill?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I forgot where I saw it on. I saw it.
Yeah, it's true. You don't mean that ironically. Yeah, you're probably right.
I was like, so wait, you're telling me that the Taliban, who was supposed to help them, is
a person of color?
It helped them. I mean, nobody knew. Like, I don't know. I think Biden just tried to kill two birds with one stone. I think they think America's over. They're just divvying up the spoils. I mean, they think that's all it's really. And they never really liked the country all that much to begin with, so it's a big fuck you by pulling out like the way they did. And the best part is, all those fucking Chinese buddies he has will get in, and get to take all the lithium, I'm told.
Well, I mean, China's going through their own crisis too. Their bank issues, and then on top of that, apparently northern China is facing massive power outages to the point where there's people stuck on Ferris wheels.
Nice.
And it's like,
well, that might pause World War III. It's interesting you said that. Like up in the north, I seem to remember George Bush asking whoever I guess it was the same guy, but what keeps him up at night? And he says if there was like a major disaster in the north and everybody flooded the cities, we don't have enough to fucking keep it going. So maybe that'll happen.
Right.
Maybe that'll slow them taking over the world down. So, well,
maybe.
Anything else?
No. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm doing just great, sweetheart. Just great. Take care. Thanks for the call.
Tommy, I sent you a tweet that says Facebook has sent a team to one of its California data centers to try to manually reset its servers.
Sounds like the beginning of a horror movie.
Yeah, it's like an action action like
action horror
Survivor. Yeah.
Why won't a service go on?
Sounds like the movie
I tried to get O'Connell for 3 hours now. We're gonna have to go in.
Dude, it's the fucking movie Hackers, bro.
It's like fucking.
Wait, are they going there to unplug it and plug it back in?
Yeah,
like,
literally, yeah.
Great.
That's pretty much it.
Right. Hope there's zombies there. Like the beginning of. You know, I tell you something. You're talking about video game movies. There's only one really good one. It's the first Resident Evil. I got to be honest with you. Like the laser scene. That's one of the best fucking movie scenes I've ever seen in my life. That was amazing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's no memorable actors in that except for what's her face, the girl who was banging the director at the time. The Russian broad was my age.
Yeah, from Fifth Element.
Yeah. She's the only one that's like mildly memorable. But that laser scene to me is one of the greatest cinematic scenes I've ever seen in my life. That is just so fucking off the wall. I didn't expect it. Like, I remember that happened. I was like, holy fuck. I had a holy fuck moment in New Sopranos movies or something.
Yeah.
Happened that was so violent. I screamed out loud. And my wife was like, yeah, do you want me to watch that? There was a holy fuck like Reservoir Dogs moment in Sopranos.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Is it the one in the car? I'm trying not to spoil it.
No, it's the one when they go to Tony's mother's house and fuck her in the ass. Don't fucking give it away and spoil it.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah. By the way, that was a great scene when they fucked Tony's mother in the ass.
Yeah, that was amazing.
All right, let's take some more calls. Hang Sight, long time. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up, guys?
I'm doing just dandy. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, you gotta give Matt a promotion. He helped me out on the mic. You gotta like pay him, dude.
Who are you fucking talking about?
Talking about me. I don't know.
Damn.
I helped him.
That's a lot of money.
What other Matt am I talking about?
The historian. Thanks for the money. You keep running from him. The score is currently.
Hey, but
I feel owned.
Phone.
What are you saying? What are you talking about? I gave him a fucking computer.
Yeah, we're good. Everything's good.
Okay, good.
If he has any, assuming I'm not going to have any money troubles because tits are down. If he has any money problems, I will definitely help. So everybody can shut the fuck up. I can't afford to pay anybody. And anybody can go whenever the fuck they want. I can't.
I haven't asked for money.
I got 1,000 subs. I get like 2,000 hits. Hey, you want me to pay him? Start donating more. So I start getting. If I walk away with a couple grand in donations every show, I bet I have to pay him.
That's true.
Yeah.
But since it's open phones, have you been keeping up with AEW stuff?
Yes, mostly through that. I watched the CM Punk's first match and Force's introduction. It was pretty amazing. Sounds like they got an actual wrestling show instead of a circus act they had in WWE. So I was very pro AEW from the beginning, just because I think it would just be healthy for wrestling, and it proves it has. But I gotta be honest with you, that first year AEW that I watched, it was way cornier than WWE was even at the time. And I couldn't stand it, but I guess since CM Punk's got there, they're just reeling everybody in and making a quality wrestling show, I guess, right?
Yeah, they're like their actual competitor almost to WWE, well, lack thereof, since they're not that best of a show anymore.
I think
but at least they're trying.
The WWE can't make creative decisions because honestly, I think they're worried about offending certain groups. So nothing, you get an environment like that where, well, you can't do this because of that, you can't do this, nothing creative comes out, and that affects the product. And I think the latest example is they took one of those guys, he was supposed to be a heel SJW character. Fox News did a report on him, and they got rid of him because you're not allowed to make fun of liberals. So I think that's a good sign. And fucking of all people, Vince McMahon allowed that to go. Like in the past, and all the stupid racist stuff he's done, and misogynistic shit he's done, he couldn't let the SJW character had to fucking go, and he didn't stand up to those people.
Yeah, he kneeled to the mainstream.
He really did. And his wife's a fucking Republican, for Christ's sake. That was in the Trump administration. Like his wife was like at a point. It was in the Trump administration. You know, it's completely bizarre.
Hey, Tommy, can you go to slow mode? We're getting spammed.
Sure. I think we can handle that.
Fuck those guys, man. What you gotta deal with that all the time, Tommy?
Oh, I don't
that
care. It
sucks.
doesn't bother me. I actually get a kick out of it sometimes. You know what it is? I don't like to put slow mo in the beginning because it's always like, "Guy, Tommy, you're not that big. How dare you put slow mo in?" Let's see. Tommy C, the biggest faggot on earth was hidden by Big EX. Big E. Let's see. Let me give him his fucking moment. NicholasDiorial@gmail.com. Well, who could have guessed that one? Here's some pennies for
Wait,
Matt.
did you say Nicholas Diorio?
I didn't say Nicholas Diorio, but I have seen that. Mr.
Dude,
BT,
bro, what the fuck, man? I'm black. What the hell, man?
Colossal is a pedophile.
I'm just kidding.
And yeah, there you go. I guess work got out at the gas station.
Guess he's on his break.
Yeah, he's on their break. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, well, this is what he does to you, Kyle.
Nice. So, there you go. Anything else, Hagsight? Anything else? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, do you think? Well, they also added Daniel Bryan. What do you think of him in AEW? And that's it for me.
Yeah, I guess we got off from that schedule. I'm all for it. I'm not excited about WWE getting fucking closed, but I guess Vince is. I suspected Vince is probably in the early stages of. I don't want to use that word. I don't think Vince is right. And I think the first sign for me was when who was the black wrestler he fucking freaked out on because he tapped him on the back or slapped him on the back?
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil. From what I heard, all the people that knew him for years, especially Corny, they didn't recognize that guy. Like, Titus is a gentleman, and he would never, like... And I could understand a big, dude like that hitting you in the back and kind of catching you off. But I heard Corny say, and it just didn't match what I thought Vince McMahon was. I thought he was always one of those guys that loved being with the boys in the locker room, and maybe even saw himself a little too much like one of the boys. And the way he acted and the way he punished Titus O'Neil, which was ridiculous, how hard he punished him, I think there might be something wrong.
He might be on the early stages.
The rumor is they've shut out Triple H. Yeah, they've shut out Stephanie. They brought this other guy in. It's not family. It might be over for them. I don't know. It's sad. It's kind of sad because, but I always say this: the NHL isn't hockey, the MLB isn't baseball, and certainly the WWE is not wrestling. Wrestling, baseball, hockey will go on forever, long after we're gone, in some form or another. It doesn't have to be Vince's. He cornered the market, and it sounds like his dementia is giving it up, because that's what it looks like to me.
So I'm reading the article because Arn Anderson talked about it, the Titus O'Neil slap.
Yeah.
It says that it was right after Daniel Bryan's heart-wrenching speech, and also the slap kind of caused. It was on live, and it caused Vince McMahon to stumble a bit, and I think that's what kind of pissed him off. Like the situation.
I know that. I know exactly why it pissed him off. Probably hurts considering how many bumps McMahon's taken over the years too. Probably hurt a little more than it used to. Yeah, I get why that, but here's what I don't get. I don't get him getting a hold of himself afterwards and saying, you know what, I got pissed off. I overreacted. Titus didn't mean anything by that. We'll let the whole thing. I'll bring the office. We'll say good. Just don't do that again type thing. I'm not as young as I used to be. And it hurts or something like that. And I'll tell him that, and then we'll let the whole thing go, and Titus can go on his grade. No, man, they cut him out of an angle. They punished him. They made sure he felt that. So it's a little tough to believe that it was just that's a weird behavior, and it just seems to have gotten worse since then. And he's like worse. Like, he didn't learn anything from the Attitude Era. I mean, they were about ready to fucking sell the company back then, and they allowed the boys to do their thing from ECW, which is a lot more creative, and they had a new era. Now they did have The Rock and Austin, all these super talents. All right, admittingly, it was a generational sort of. To have more than one Hulk Hogan was nice to have.
Yeah.
I mean,
after WCW got sold, they really didn't have to push their envelope as much because there's nothing out there at the time.
I always wonder about that too because it sucked immediately. Like you figure there was like downtime. It sucked. The invasion angle sucked immediately in '99. It's never been the same since WCW. Everybody I know says it was never the same after that. You know, it was still better than it was now, and it was good. It was still reasonably watchable when Cena got there. But you know, it's bad, and he's bad, and apparently he's gonna drive the whole ship into the ground instead of give it to his kids. I mean, look what they did to NXT. NXT had, even though it's like this big companies behind it, like it had such a local vibe. Like how cool was that? How cool was that at NXT? I like the fact there's only a handful of people in there. The yellow and gold, that's gone. Everything that was good about the WWE has been completely stripped away. Hogan,
Chris. It's like having a dog and then it got neutered.
Hogan was a part. I shouldn't say that. Hogan wasn't part of the Attitude Era, but the guys that really fucking made it go. You think Attitude Era, you think rock and wrestling, you think 80s, you think Hogan, you think fucking Attitude, you think Rock and Stone Cold. Period. Maybe Goldberg. Yeah. All these guys in their 50s now. Yeah. All right, get out of here, wrestling guy. Bye. I'm talking about wrestling. How's my Dutch sweetie? How you doing?
I'm still not Dutch.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, Danish. Same thing. What's on your mind?
No, I was just. Do you genuinely think Resident Evil 1 was a good movie?
No.
Like besides the laser scene?
No. I think that scene was amazing. It was just a fun popcorn flicker. No.
Okay, good. Because she said it was
scene.
good,
I'm sorry.
like,
the laser scene was amazing.
Yeah, but
I think
everything
a funny
else
like
was
a clown. When
terrible.
I think of great, I think funny like a clown. Fucking the laser things. It was just a cinematic. That scene was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a shunt, like a broken watch being right once a day, twice a day, and fucking the sun shining on a dog's ass. But that moment, that piece of time, those bad actors that we never heard from before or since, right, were awesome in that laser scene. That was amazing.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I just thought you actually thought it was a good movie.
Nah,
because it wasn't.
It was a good time. I saw my ex-girlfriend. We were in our early 20s. And we literally went to movies because we had nothing to do, and there was like nothing we could see. Like, there was the only one, and we're just all rolling our eyes at a video game movie. We just wanted to do something, and I just said to her, I was like, "Look, I'll buy a lot of junk food, like a lot of popcorn, a lot of this. I'll spend like if I got to spend $100 on junk. We'll get through this." And she's like, "All right," because I didn't want to see it either. I wasn't a huge Resident, and we went out going, "Yes, that movie's awesome." It was like a roller coaster, And then I saw it again on DVD. When I was in the Army a couple years later, and it wasn't as good. When we were there, we was like,
I guess it's like them.
Yeah, that elevator scene was pretty intense flick. I mean, it was good. Zombies and fucking dog. The only thing that really made it stupid was when she kicks the dog. When she jumps on this Matrix thing and kicks the dog. That was ridiculous.
Every movie in that area had a Matrix.
Yeah. Everybody's ripping off the fucking Wachowski sisters. Yeah. That was pretty awesome though. I mean, the movie overall is fucking awesome. Michelle, what's her face is in it? She's good too.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez. And I saw Resident Evil like 15 or whatever it was when I was working in a movie theater, and I don't know, Michelle Rodriguez was like still in the movie, and she was trying to kill Mila Jovovich, who was like in her mid-30s at the time. Mila Jovovich.
I thought it was terrible. It was terrible. Like if you besides some of the small scenes,
it was a zombie movie mixed with aliens. Have you ever seen Aliens?
Yeah, but it
Aliens
was
is
still
a good flick. Aliens is a good action flick. That's like kind of a dramatic action flick.
The most scared you get when you watch Alien is the cat scene where it jumps out.
Besides Aliens, is there ever any really good drama in an action film? Like, what movies also have a pretty good story to tell other than
Terminator 2?
Yeah, that's close. It's kind of a corny story, though. The robot's my dad. The robot's my dad.
That ending where he's going into the acid.
So what? That's an ending. That's just one part. That's like the fucking laser scene. It doesn't make the movie.
Yeah, it was the resolution. It was the resolution of the story.
Yeah, so what?
Sacrifice himself.
No shit, Sherlock. It's just predictable. It's been done. I want to see something. There's never an action movie that was...
Fast and Furious.
Aliens might be the only dramatic action film that's worth a shit. Now that I'm thinking of it, like as far as dramatically, and it's funny because Alien was a pretty smart movie too, but that was more of a Alien's a horror movie. Aliens is an action movie.
So what about Predator? Like,
no,
I feel like
Predator's a good. Like Predator's a good movie. Like fucking Resident Evil's a good movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a good time. I love those movies.
Yeah.
I don't hate any of these movies. I love Terminator 2 in a way. I'm just saying, like, what's like a quality drama, like kind of wrapped with an action scene? And the only one I can think of is Aliens, 1986. That movie's amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you how good that movie is. With the exception of some military films, nobody captured the soldier dynamic as good or better than they captured it in that video. The way they talked. They obviously had some real Marines on set because some of the language they were using was actually, Marine, terminology and stuff like that. That interaction, that reminded me of like being around military people. It's a science fiction film. Keep that in mind. It's really, really well done.
That interaction has been ripped off, by the way. Like,
it is. Yeah, it's 1,000 times. In fact, what were we talking about? We were just talking about Resident Evil, and then what was her name? And the Hispanic chick that was a hard ass in fucking Aliens, and they ripped that off in Resident Evil. Yeah, and she was one of the greatest action heroes ever. And she was a believable. Who the fuck actress is that? She was so believable. A tiny Puerto Rican woman Marine, and like I totally bought it. I knew what I saw. I was 10 when I saw it. I know women weren't combat Marines. I was smarter than that.
Jeanette Elise Goldstein.
Oh, she was Jewish to boot. Good actress. And she's supposed to be a Puerto Rican in that movie, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Good movie. Sigourney Weaver's amazing.
Her family is Jewish.
No,
from Russia, Morocco, and Brazil.
Braveheart. I consider Braveheart overall drama.
What about Ryan Gosling's Drive? That was a really good action drama movie.
Didn't see it.
It's really good. Drive.
Didn't see that.
I wouldn't consider that action. That was more of like drama.
I mean,
like Willie Mack wrote Braveheart, but
I guess
that seems like a drama to me from beginning to end. It wasn't all fucking.
That was Braveheart's more like a biopic kind of
Original
like drama
Halloween,
with some war in it.
Where you do Stephen Goldstein
biopic.
I
wouldn't put Drive on the same level as Aliens. Like it's just
no,
not the same.
It's fucking different.
I haven't seen that. And you know what? It's funny. I watched that one. I was talking about my ex-girlfriend before the one saw it. They put that DVD out like 20 years ago of Aliens director's cut. It's like a whole new movie. Like there's a lot of scenes in there, and they work. You ever watch one of those director cuts and it just doesn't work?
Yeah, it's just longer.
Right. Yeah, it's just longer, and maybe even the scenes themselves don't look at the same quality as the rest of the movie, either better or worse. It doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Not the Aliens. That looked like it was a brand new flick.
It's kind of like that with Blade Runner, with OG Blade Runner, because like
I've never seen it.
That's one movie I couldn't.
I've never seen.
I fucking love that movie.
I love that movie. Crazy. I've never seen. Like that's the one. You ever had that one movie that like you want to punch your friend for not seeing? That's mine.
Yeah,
I never saw
Tommy.
that.
That's my movie too. That's exactly. Yeah. I've tried to watch it. I just can't get.
Yeah, everybody's. I didn't. Well, you tried to watch it. I don't have a good or bad opinion of it.
Yeah.
So you at least tried to watch it. All right.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry. I left. All right. Anything else? My Danish queen.
No. That's it.
Take care. Bye. Let's go to Mr. Vids or no Simp Man. I go to pick up.
Simp Man, you got that on mute.
Well, nah, he's got to do that. Mr. Vids.
Hey, Tommy, Matt, what's up, guys?
Fuck me, guys.
Would you consider Jurassic Park to be something on the lines of Alien?
It's really good. The problem with here's the problem. I just watched that recently too. That's a really good movie. And there is some like realistic interactions between, especially with the kids and stuff like that. The problem with that film is it's horribly predictable. And they have that one sin where the adults don't know what to do. Let's put the 8-year-olds on it. Oh, they saved us. I hate that. But that being said, you want to talk about one of the greatest things in cinematic history, in my Tommy C's opinion? That scene when the Raptors are in the cafeteria and the look on that girl's fucking face when she sees them, it's almost like they fooled her and they pointed a gun at her or something just to get that reaction out of her. That's those kids did an amazing job on that film and made it a lot fucking scarier than it should have been, because it should have been stupid. The movie should have been dumb. Think about the whole fucking concept for a minute. Now the movie sounds ridiculous in your head. Yeah. Right? That movie should have sucked. And it didn't, and a lot of it had to do with those kids. And I don't blame the kids, obviously, for, the computer thing at the end. That sucked.
The hacker,
Yeah, the hacker thing. Oh, they're kids. They must be good at computers. What will our adults do? They have these guys that were trained, like college-trained guys, and they're just completely inept. Jackson, they were dead at that point, but still. I mean, nobody knows what to do. Let's ask the 8-year-old. He plays a lot of Nintendo. Ooh, I hate that. And that's what keeps that movie, for me, from being on a level like Aliens. But you're on the right path.
Gotcha. And speaking of a dumb animal scene, similar to in Resident Evil where the girl kicks the dog, do you remember in the Lost World Jurassic Park when the girl's doing fucking gymnastics and kicks the raptor out of the fucking fence and it gets impaled?
Yeah, I remember that.
There's another scene, it's fucking hysterical, and I remember that. There's another movie, because I don't watch fucking everyday movies. I watch good fucking movies, and I recommend good fucking movies. And you're all probably familiar with the concept of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. A few of you probably saw the one that was made in the 50s. Probably a handful of you might have seen the Donald Sutherland one, Leonard Nimoy in the 70s. There was one that came out as an independent film called Body Snatchers, and that was it. And it takes place in a military base. It's one of the best fucking movies I've ever seen. Acted. You remember that scene I played? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna ride when nobody is like you? She should have an Academy Award for that fucking scene. Like, that's amazing. Go where? Go. I mean, like, it's holy. And there's good actors in there. Like, there's some like amazing actors in that movie. Body Snatchers. I think it came out 93. It came out.
Abel Ferreira directed that movie.
Yeah. It's really good. It's like super awesome, but it's just before CG. Okay, although I would say this is definitely a drama. It's not an action movie; it's a horror. Let's see. Where's the fucking list of the actors and actresses? All right, Gabriel Anwar. I don't know who that is. Terry Kenny, who was on did a lot of HBO stuff, like I think Oz, which is a pretty good show. Billy Rith, don't know who he is. Meg Tilly. I think that was the girl who. Yes, this woman, has she gone on to do other things?
Her name
sounds familiar. Where are you gonna hide? That's her right there. I'll put it on screen. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna run? Where are you gonna hide? That's Meg Tilly. That's her. She's now 61. She was like young back then. Let's see. Arlie Army, rest his goddamn soul.
Oh, it's Jennifer Tilly's sister.
It's Jennifer Tilly's sister.
Okay.
She was
in The Big Chill.
That's an amazing fucking scene. That was one of the best scenes I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's so good. Arlie Army, Forrest Whitaker, who I think is an multi Academy Award. This guy's fucking could do anything.
He's amazing.
He's so good he could play a white guy. Yeah. It's like you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even question that shit. He could play George fucking Washington, and he'd be like, "That was a damn good. That guy deserves an Academy fucking Award." He's black. He is. He is. He is. Yeah, he's not even wearing makeup. Man, that guy's a good actor. Yeah. Oh, I love that scene.
I'm putting this on my watch list. I'm gonna watch it.
Terry Kinney was. Oh God, it's so good. I'm gonna play it again. Do I get claimed for it? Probably. I played this clip.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I played it before and that got hit.
What was that one movie with the two retarded people dating?
We talked about that recently.
That was a while ago, but yeah.
Funny thing. Here we go. I'm gonna watch this right now.
The Other Sister. Right?
Here we go.
I think that's
really
the movie.
Here it is. One of the great scenes of all time. Here it is. So that's Jennifer Tilly's sister. Yeah, Meg Tilly.
Carol! 759 Sector C.
Carol! We gotta go! We gotta get out of here! We gotta go right now!
And this guy's actually a good actor too.
No, you don't understand! We gotta go!
Go where?
No, we gotta go! What the hell are you talking about?
Steve, this is important. Go where? That's right. Go where? What happened in your room? Are you listening? What happened in your room is not an isolated incident. It is something that is happening everywhere to everyone. So, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna run? Where are you gonna hide? Nowhere. Because there's no one like you left. That's right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
That's right. That's good. You're listening now. That's very good. Okay, now, I know you're frightened, Steve. I know you're scared. That's okay. I understand that. You're confused. Let me tell you something, Steve. Let me tell you something. All that anger, all that fear, all that confusion, it's gonna melt away. It's gonna go away, Steve. It's gonna go away. You go to sleep. You wake up. It's very simple. In the morning, you wake up. You feel wonderful. We will be together. We're connected. We're close. We're together. More pure. Oh, it's good. Dad. Go. Dad! Let's go to bed, Steve. Let's go to bed. Get away from me! Get away from my kid!
Awesome.
Holy shit.
Awesome.
Oh, she's doing the point that Sutherland
Yeah.
did.
They kind of combined the two movies. The point that was the thing. That's why my father hated the original, the Sutherland one. So they kind of combined the concept of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I know I fucking was Running Riot hates when I play this. Like they kind of, and the two movies, and they kind of combine them into this. It's on a military base too.
Yeah.
You know, which makes it kind of
Meg Tilly's very talented. She did the sequel to Psycho 2, which is a very underrated sequel. She did Big Chill, which is a really good movie.
That's interesting. She's a lot older. She was playing a woman that was a lot younger than herself. So Jennifer Tilly's around. She's dating. She's still with Colin Firth. She's pretty. Yeah, it's just,
fucking Edgar.
She never won an Academy Award. I mean, like, how could you not see that and say, "I got to put this woman in my movie"? You know,
she's been nominated.
Won an award. She's been nominated.
She's been nominated. Yeah, for the Big Chill. She was nominated for the Big Chill.
Big Chill.
She's really good in the Big Chill.
Yeah, but that's like 10 years earlier.
And what about the Body Snatchers? This one. Did this one win anything?
That's a B horror movie.
How is she in the Big Chill? She was born 1960.
The Big
that
Chill
was about people that were born in the
that
was, but that movie was about people that were born in the 40s. They were baby boomers.
Yeah, but it was she was like the younger girlfriend.
She was like the younger girlfriend.
Oh, okay. She wasn't with the clique. She was like a
yeah. I gotta go watch that movie. I know what
she played the guy who commits suicide's girlfriend. She's not a part of it.
Oh, she's not a boomer like the rest of them. Yeah,
right.
She's too young to be a boomer. I know. It's being 60 years old. That's probably blowing some kids' brains away. Yeah, she's like 15 years too young to be a boomer. Music in that movie is fucking awesome.
I grew up to that.
Greatest soundtracks of all time.
Yes.
Big Chill. I remember my dad used to play it all the time in the car when we had
same. My mom would play it all the time.
Yeah. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna run? Where are you gonna hide? Actually, it's a metaphor for communism. If you think about it, and all everything will be taken care of.
That sounds like something Abel Ferrara would do.
It's a metaphor for communism. All right, Mr. Vids, thanks for the call.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Please.
Abel Ferrara, he made the movie Bad Lieutenant.
Hello.
I didn't see that. Is that dark? Is it? All right, let me introduce the guy. Kevin, how are you? How can I help you?
Hey, I have a question for you. What do you think about 2008 Interstellar, a Space Odyssey? You into space movies, Tommy?
That was the sequel to 2001.
I think so. Because
I never saw the sequel. I mean, I've certainly.
Wait, what? 2008?
You mean 2002?
Yeah, 2008.
Was it 2002, the year we made contact, something like that? Hold on a second. 2001, A Space Odyssey. 2001, A Space Odyssey came out in 1968, and there was a sequel. There's a list here.
Are you sure you're not talking about the original movie?
No, there is a sequel. There is a sequel. I don't think it's called 2008. I think it's called fucking.
Yeah, no, I might have the wrong name on it.
Yeah, it's called 2010.
2010.
Oh, okay.
To the year we made contact, which I've never seen. I mean, you want to talk about great like bad guys. You definitely have to put Hal in there as one of the greatest bad guys of all time. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sucks that guy out the window.
I love movies like that. Like I love the Space Odyssey movie mostly because of the acting, like the robot in that game, in that movie. I mean, it makes it feel so real when they're falling down.
When he sits there, he goes, "I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that." And it's just like, it's so monotone. It's pretty fucking frightening. You know,
the sequel's got Roy Scheider in it and John Lithgow.
What was that?
I'm gonna go see that because they're in it. Whoa, Robbie Ratplace with the big 100 with the big GG. Thank you,
nice,
Robbie Ratplace. And I hope you're liking this movie talk.
I mean, do you know like that one scene at the very, very end of the movie where he's trying to talk to his daughter by pushing the books? That got me. I've never cried.
No, I never saw it. You're talking about an entirely different movie, dude.
Space Odyssey. Oh, I'll pick up.
Yeah, but I never saw it. You keep talking about a movie like it's 2000.
Oh, that's Interstellar. Fuck.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Oh man, Interstellar. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I never saw that.
You're talking about the Matt McConaughey movie.
Yeah.
Oh God! Why would I watch fucking Matthew McConaughey in space? You guys actually
that was a good movie. That was actually a really good movie. It's called Interstellar.
Yeah, it's Interstellar. Well, at least I learned that there's a sequel to Space Odyssey. That's cool.
Yeah, I did know that. I knew that because it was always sitting next to that in my movie store growing up.
Yeah,
and the other one and the sequel's always in. Like it was never like taken out. These are these plastic racks, and you could pull the plastic off. That's how you knew the thing. And they turned the plastic, and they would hand you the VHS tape. This 2010 was always in.
I got one more movie to ask you about, Tommy. What about Borat? The first
original was brilliant.
Yes, the first Borat.
I wouldn't watch anything that guy makes now, but the first one is fucking brilliant.
Like my buddy sat me down and forced me to watch it about 2 weeks ago, and
I do want to see everything I've seen him in, except the recent stuff, because he's lying. He's a fucking Hollywood douchebag now. What the fuck? I want to see The Dictator. I've never seen that. It sounds fun. I think I like to see it.
It was all right.
It was all right. Yeah, that's what he said. It wasn't great. That was kind of the beginning of his dip.
Oh, yeah, that movie was fun. I enjoyed it.
Bruno was fun.
Yeah.
You know what the problem with those movies is that he's so good. And he fools like everybody. I don't know how he does it, right? I get it's cringy, right? But not cringy in like, oh, you're cringe, like the way you guys say it today. But it's like I get uncomfortable, you know. And they're like, oh no, and this is really funny. It's really, but I can't look, you know. It's ugh. Like what was the one thing? Like when I seen Borat, like I remember I was watching, I was banging this chick on post. And she had a bunch of Borat stuff before it came out. I guess when he was on HBO. And thanks so much, 34th. I guess when he was on, he's on HBO, and then he was eating at like some southern plantation having a meal, and he was asking like, how much was the black waiter? The one guy goes, well, we don't do that anymore.
Like what's that one like where he's sitting like in like the dinner party and he's like, oh god, he's asking to use the bathroom, I think, and he ends up like getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I have to think about that scene. That seems fucking hilarious.
The fucking anti-Semitism, they killed the Jew egg and all that's too funny.
They are Jews.
Yeah. I wonder if they are really anti-Semitic. And they probably are. They're Muslim countries, like the area he was supposed to be from. What was Borat supposed to be from?
Turkmenistan or something like that.
Kazakhstan. Something like
but it was like a real place. It was a real place. Yeah, I wonder if they're all
Pakistan or like
it wasn't Pakistan.
It's the guy from the Kazakhstan, I think.
I forgot.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Oh yeah, Kazakhstan. You were right. Kazakhstan.
You're not even saying it right. I'm sure. But if I saw it, how do you spell Borat? I can't even spell.
Here, I'm DMing it to you, Tommy. I just sent it straight to you.
Borat. It's Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it's Kazakhstan. Yeah,
Kazakhstan. You're always a fucking morons. Everyone is. Kazakhstan is a hockey team. It's the only reason I know that. Yeah,
Wait, Kazakhstan has a hockey team even though like they're in like a desert?
I think they do.
Yeah.
No, it's not a desert over there. It's fucking
It's not a
cold
desert,
as
you
balls.
fucking racist.
It's cold as
Man, every
balls.
time I think of the stands, all I think about is like the Soviet Union.
It's
and
very,
nukes.
very. It's one of the Soviet bloc countries. You dipshit.
Yeah, I just think like they're like Nevada, like their Soviet version of like Nevada. We just drop
Are you
all our nukes and
American?
shit.
Are you American?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for making fucking Americans even look stupider when it comes to geography.
Wow.
You know, like
They
the
are
whole
you
fucking
guys are
the
really
whole Eastern
stupid.
Bloc is cold as balls.
It's
You
like
dipshit.
tundra.
What do you think? There was a Hawaii somewhere tucked away? You know, I mean, what the fuck? You know.
Blame fucking Obama because I grew up.
I
in
blame
Obama's
you.
fucking-
Jesus Christ! I'm always trying to prove that Americans aren't that bad at geography, and here he comes. And fucking
No, they are horrible. You guys are really bad.
I know. I mean, I like. The only reason I'm good at it is because when I was in 3rd grade, I didn't do any work and I stared at the map. I really enjoyed it.
You know, and when it comes to geography, I always forget that Alaska's like our biggest state. I always forget how fucking huge it
Yeah,
is.
but like 20
because it's
people
always off to the side in the map, in the American map.
20 people live there. All right, let's take Simp Man. It's probably not. Simp Man, yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
If you guys want me to talk about something or go over something, now is the goddamn time. Because if Simp Man, I'm running out of subject.
I wanted to know, did you actually go over the and drama between Destiny with the John Zerka whole thing?
No, I never really did. I got busy with my own shit.
Ah, dude, it's just
that
getting
guy,
better.
John Zerka, he's a fucking leech. I mean, there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on in that tank. There's nothing interesting or what have you. It looks like he's leeching off everybody. And, you know, I hate these guys that, like, pretend to be edgy and then they'll turn around and like, well, you know, you shouldn't treat women that way or something. Like, he's like one of those guys, you know? And like,
yeah. But I mean, like, let's honestly look at a lot of his stuff. Like when the whole thing was going down, when Destiny was on there and like the whole panel thing, he was beating her, he was using her, obviously. And then all of a sudden he gets the backlash and he's like, hey guys, this is really wrong, and everybody should be deleting that VOD real quick.
Yeah, and you're only deleting to protect your own reputation. Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? If everybody doesn't know, this guy John Zerka, for whatever reason, fucking Nick and Augie went over there, I guess, to do some. I think they just thought they were gonna have some fun with some Twitch guys or something like that. They picked the wrong dude. I got the bad vibe from the guy immediately. Like I literally listened to that 2 seconds, started talking about jerking off, upper right hand corner click. I was out of there. I'm like, that's fucking. I don't know why I say some off the wall shit, but it was so lame. He's like, what cartoon character you beat it off to? Don't fucking lie. What are you doing? He's like, well, you know, I thought about Snow White. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh my god!
No, he didn't say that. Of course, he would bang it to Snow White. Get it?
Typical Canadian. Typical Canadian.
But
no.
Canadian.
So yeah, I just like this guy sucks, you know. But it's like everything. Like I didn't dislike him, but I did get a bad vibe. I know somebody else in our circle got a bad vibe, and then you know right away he does something that you know would makes us all crazy. You know, he's just a suck off. I'm not impressed. So getting back to what I was saying, back to the audience, Destiny has an ex-girlfriend who is clearly unfucking hinged, right? And she had him on for like she had her on for like 4 hours. Like 4 hours. And then they were talking about the Destiny relationship like a friend. She's not over him. It's clear as day. You don't even have to be you could even be a guy and see that she's over it. Women looks at this shit. Look, she's not over the guy, right? A guy looks at this, well, maybe she's over him, you know? So he has her on. And right when she seems like she's getting better, he says something like, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here. Wow, I can't believe he did that to you. I can't believe it. You know, and then she gets upset, and then the circle. So this goes on for hours, and I think if I'm not mistaken, like the audience, because I'm kind of going through what Nick told me, the audience started turning because they figured it out. He's using her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they tried it. So he turns around and says, okay, guys, she was really upset. We have to all delete our VODs. And one of the, and she's like a left-wing wacko. She's like, I'm not deleting that. I know why you want to delete that. There's no way. And then he starts going after her. It's like, you're selfish, or what did he say to her?
You're cloud chasing.
You're cloud chasing. No, I'm not. I'm exposing your monkey ass. You fucking John Jerka.
Dude, it just got so much better. Irrelevant had did a thing, a one-on-one with John Zerka about it. And like John Zerka's like only defense is like, I think it was time for her to have a chance to speak.
For 4 hours?
Yeah. And then in the middle of that argument with Irrelevant, he's like, well, I think it was time for her to have her chance to talk. And I'm just like, dude, are you making up your mind here? What's wrong?
Her chance to talk. We could flip on the stream and she didn't need you. Yeah. Well, maybe she does. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The way I took his girlfriend, she's unhinged, not very healthy mentally, and
dude, but
and
like,
on top of that, she wanted a streaming career.
Like, she wanted a streaming career, but she also just wanted Destiny, and like, she's doing the typical, like, I think like this was like the typical girl that like a lot of people talked about in like the 90s. Like, she's like, I went all over all these studies. You checkmark all these boxes. She's going to school to become a therapist or
I don't, because you'll message me for like 50 times and then eventually.
No, I don't. That's not what happened. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying, you fucking liar! Holy shit, Hassan was right about you!
What did Hassan say? He's a lying liar and he lies all the time? I'm sure he had a really intelligent fucking... Hassan's as dumb as a brick.
Lie!
Oh yeah, little liar.
Where's the clip when she... It's like one of the greatest fucking YouTube clips with the bunny ears.
Oh, that's the one I linked.
A little earlier. Go back.
That's
earlier.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, that's the one I linked.
That's the one you linked. Send it again.
Hold on.
You can send that to you again. That is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. That's the Destiny Girls reflecting on Anna. I don't know how these guys allow their personal lives like in that manner fucking come about. I really don't understand that.
Welcome to the stream.
Here's what I'll
guys.
do. Here's what I'll say.
Welcome to the stream.
Ready? I'm a horrible person. I let in on the entire time. I'm a horrible manipulator, and I stonewalled the fuck out of her. I'm a bad person.
Remember to click
I admit this.
the link.
I'm a horrible person.
If you want to give me a view.
I've admitted that I'm a horrible person. Can we please fucking move on? Okay? I accept. Hold on. I want to go further. I accept full responsibility. I've lied to my fiance. I've lied to my son. Okay? I've lied to my community. Okay? I am a horrible manipulating person, and I'm just ready to tell Anna I'm sorry
Remember
for the pain and
to
abuse that
click
I
the
put her
follow
through.
button.
I'm ready to move on. A changed man. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm sorry for everything.
He's so setting it. Like she should have read this. This is a setup because this is what she wants everybody to think, and now he's saying it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she makes it abundantly clear, like this is not about discussing it. This is not what she really wants. What she's saying she really wants is not what she really wants. So he's going to say the quiet part out loud. He's going to say what she really wants, and she just falls right for it.
Everything. All of this was my fault. Every part of this was my fault. And now I'm moving on, and I never want to talk about this publicly again.
And this stupid girl right here in the middle, she's like, "Good for you, Destiny. I can't wait to fuck you next."
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great. I think Anna's gonna. It's closure time, Anna.
Yeah.
Closure down.
See, if Anna was smart, she would say, "I'm sorry. I think you're trying to pull some kind of stunt here. That doesn't sound very sincere." But she's not.
Okay, go ahead, Anna.
Yeah, I mean, all I gotta say is that, like, it's not stalking. I was just trying to defend myself from having my information leaked and my privacy leaked. I was just scared, that's all. That's why I was trying to make peace with you, Steven, because I was scared. Because you seemed so angry at me and so hateful, and I didn't know what else you would leak about me, because you just leaked so many things. You leaked them to BGG and stuff.
You guys think this is moving on? Because I don't think it looks like moving on.
But now we're not.
Cherry asked if I'm okay. I am not okay. I am not okay.
What I do is horrible. Okay.
Steven, why is it that all the times I've asked you, how come all the times I've asked you, Steven, if you don't want to be friends, just tell me, and you're like, oh yeah, I know. Why? Why are you acting like different now on stream? When you've said that, when you've said you want to be friends with me.
Yeah. Like she can't say, like, I just want you back.
Yeah,
I think you're better, ladies. I think you're better off just saying it. But this whole thing going on, that looks like fucking, bending the knee. You just say, I want you back. And then he's going to say no. And then she's going to have to deal with the rejection. By not doing this, by doing it this way, it in her eyes, this saves face. This is sad. I'm sure she's not the worst girl in the world.
Okay, publicly.
Are you acting like you don't?
Anna, publicly, with God as my witness, okay, and all the world.
You're an atheist. You're an atheist.
John Zucker's a moron, isn't he?
The whole Twitch community, okay? We should not be friends, okay? We should not talk privately. We should not talk publicly, and we can both move on from this, okay? Is that an okay thing?
I mean, sure, but it's like, you know, I mean, I thought you wanted to be friends. I asked you if you didn't want to be friends, let me know, and you said, yeah, I know I could say that. Like, I thought that's...
Now, Anna, Frogan has made me see the light, okay? It can't happen, okay? We must move on. We have to move on from this. We both need to grow as beautiful human beings.
It was the fucking broad in the middle just nodding her head like an idiot. It's like she can't wait to suck his dick. You know, that's all. That's a vibe that she's sending me. I get a shot at him. He's poly fucking morphing or whatever the fuck his relationship status is, so he can fuck her. Oh God, look at her smiling. Tell me, ladies, put a one in the chat if you think that's like this great. Now I can move in, because that's what that vibe says to me. You know, doesn't even have a check mark anymore, but he knows a lot of people.
And our separate worlds that do not interact with one another.
Why are you treating this like it's funny when I'm distressed? When I'm in distress?
Because you have fucking cat ears on, okay? I can't help myself, okay?
It's one of the greatest, because you have cat ears on. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? I want you out of my life. You're a horrible person. You know what? You're right. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm like, but you said you wanted to be friends. It's too bad it's at that poor girl's expense. But you know what? Fuck her. You know why? Fuck that girl. Because she's not honest with herself. And by not being honest, she's not being honest with me. Like she needs to be. And I don't like that. I don't like when people are dishonest. It really, it confuses me. You know, it makes me have to think about people's motives. I don't like doing that.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, like she even tried to exclude people from certain other people during the whole controversy as well. I think that was the interview with Waffles, who was one of her close friends, who was also becoming a therapist or a psychiatrist at the time with her.
That's right. She's becoming a psychiatrist, and she's completely ill-equipped for it.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, she even keeps on trying to use against Steven. I told my therapist
there's a lot of psychiatrists that can't straighten out their motherfucking lives. Yeah,
she even tries to use her therapist for a lot of her arguments against Destiny, going I told my therapist, and my therapist said that you are, an abuser and all.
You're an abuser, and you're a sociopath, and you're. Well, that's funny. That's funny. Well, what a practice she's running, diagnosing me, and I haven't even been to one of her patients. What's her name? Maybe she can report her. That's what I'd say. I've never had a girl say that.
The best meme is that Destiny even said that I will come over to one of your therapist meetings. I will pay for everything, and I guarantee you, that therapist doesn't even know the full story and would never.
Don't gamble on that, Des. Don't gamble on that. You get some fucking man-hating therapist. You go in there, she'll say you tried to rape her in front of him, man. You want to do that? Don't be doing that. Damn. There are women out there, they will stick up for that way. She could kill her own children, they'll stick up for you. Think I'm fucking wrong? Remember the fucking girl that drowned all her kids, one after another? Yeah, there were therapists coming out of the fucking woodwork trying to blame that guy's religion and that guy's job for that woman fucking killing all those kids. I shit you not.
That's going to be neat because I never heard that shit.
Yeah, it's this guy who was an astronaut. Or no, he worked for NASA, and he was kind of a religious kook. And he had 8 kids. His wife was, she drowned him. She filled up the bathtub and said, "Hey, Jimmy, come here." And then the next one, "Hey, Laura, come here," and drowned them all. Dead serious.
My fucking God.
What the fuck was her name? I forgot.
I couldn't even look at that.
What the fuck? I look at the chat. I'm trying to remember what her fucking name was. I'm sure they know. So yeah, I went, and then I remember all these therapists coming out of the woodwork saying it wasn't her fault, it was her husband's job and his husband's religious fault. I'm like, I don't know about that, and I'm sure he was a religious kook.
Yeah, because I mean, let's look at even the therapist from the recent one, that kid that went for a New York joyride, underage, drink driving, a wealthy kid, has a wealthy background, and they were like, well, he just didn't understand the word no. So, there's a mental problem. Yeah. I was like, really? This is just we just make up shit now as we go, man. I swear. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near that fucking place. I'll talk my way out of it. You watch your ass.
I gotta go get a drink.
Get out of here. Simp man. Smaggle Daggle. I had enough of Simp Man. You can only have so much Simp Man in one day. What do you want, you lispering dipshit?
Oh yeah, Hey, so can you answer me this? Why did you kill Bowblax?
I didn't kill him.
You did.
I'm celebrating
He's
his
dead,
death.
and you're the only one who's reporting on it, so that probably means you killed him.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
Why'd
know.
you do it?
Tell Rats of Redemption I'm fucking the story up. That's what I could say. You're not funny. What do you want?
That's it. I don't really have anything else.
Do you ever have anything?
Not really, no.
Hey, do you want to be, you're a mod for Augie?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to be a mod for us?
No.
No, okay.
No.
All right. You sure?
Because I know if I said yes, you would have been, ooh, boom, nuke.
You're
and
right.
Then
Yeah, you
fucking
got
kick
it.
him out
What
the
did I
show.
That was it.
Is that
That
what
was
you
the
were-
joke. The joke failed. What can I tell you?
Yeah, Smaggler, you're actually kind of smart.
Yeah,
I saw that.
smart thing.
You saw it coming.
I saw it coming. You thought it coming a mile away.
Saw it coming.
Really soldier on the air.
How's it going, Tommy?
It's
Samsung works.
fan-fucking-tastic. How are you?
Pretty good. So, I just saw the story. I DM'd it to Matt. A congresswoman is saying women over 40, or if they have 3 kids, whichever comes first, to be forced to have vasectomies.
Who said that? I'm not surprised we're getting there because everything's going.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think a woman
legislator.
could get a vasectomy. By the way, I think you're not.
No, vasectomy.
Who's saying this? Yeah, I don't like this rumor shit. I fucking
Here,
full I know. What?
I sent you the tweet.
No, I'm sorry. Women get vasectomies? Since when? Oh, it's a plus millennial. Democrat legislators are a bill to force men to have vasectomy after 3 children. Yeah. I guess they're expecting on not being able to support people with their stupid fucking plans in the future. Yeah, we're always going to get there. Because the Democratic Party's communist. Vasectomies. This is the kind of 3 children or 40, whatever comes first. They want to control everything, including your cock.
Yeah, they do.
I like to see them try that in the black community. No, I'm serious. See, that's the thing. You can only do this to white people because they're afraid to lose something. That's why when they have these kids die in the ghetto, right? And social services never like. Why didn't social services go in? They're afraid to, because when you take some black kid or Hispanic kid away from his mother, the neighborhood will kill you.
Oh yeah.
Do it from
Definitely.
Jack Williams family. He'll just cry in the front lawn. And when his wife falsely accused him of raping his own kids, they'll just snatch those fucking kids up. They don't need an investigation of it. It's for the best interest of the child, which is decided by a government worker that probably is picked because she hates men. But they don't go in the ghetto. They don't do it in the ghetto. They had a whole Netflix special about that. They don't go in there. They don't help the fucking black kids. They don't help the fucking. They'll take your white kid away. So imagine fucking making some fucking black guy like, hey, you gotta get your dick cut. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. What do you do? Who's this legislator? Like, is this even real? Could this be bullshit? What's her name? Why would you put the name in the fucking tweet? Member of the Pennsylvania House of... this is the thing. This is clickbait. Pennsylvania House of Representatives. All right, that means she's a congressman. So it doesn't really matter. But I really, honestly, it does. This tough. That means like in 10 years, it'll be a senator's fucking main issue. So she's just she's not even legislator, Democrat legislator. Okay, yeah, she's Democrat. She's a legislator, but she's not like she's in DC. So it's kind of horseshit. Sure.
Yep.
Introducing a bill. First of all, the bill, I think that would have to be a federal bill. I mean, I will be. Oh, is it a man? Chris Rabb. This is a black guy. Proud dad. Rebel rouser. Public servant. Northwest Philadelphia. And he puts his fucking things in the chat. Yeah.
Yep.
It's forthcoming. But it might be right. My first one would be definition of wrongful. #wrongful conception. Looking person was demonstrated negligence towards preventing conception during intercourse, and that's another thing they'll do to you too. If you commit a crime, they'll say you were not having kids or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm getting to the point. I can't say that. Where if really, really bad, horrible things happen, like they do in third world countries in situations like this, I'm just gonna be like, yes for it. I'll put it there. That's kind of what I said yesterday. So, all right, get out of here, soldier. Jessica Pizzle. Facebook Gaming. We are willing to offer you a one-time offer to be on the front page of everyone's Facebook homepage if you Steam on our platform right now. The offer ends soon. Fuck you.
Ooh.
What do you want, nice. Pizzle?
Well, a few things. First of all, Interstellar was a great fucking movie.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to be calling it a day. I like talking about movies and other things, and I don't know. So I'm going to get myself out of here in style. I'm going Interstellar.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree.
Give me money.
Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Bang, boom.